Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Paige here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 6. So they released a new trailer for Arrow 6, specifically Episode 1, so let's actually watch that new promo trailer right now.
You and I walk between two worlds, but we can only do that for so long.
It's just a dream.
Batman's here.
Where do you think the Batman is? This city does not bend to terrorism.
Arrow, season premiere Thursday, October 12th at 9/8 Central on the CW.
So the first thing, sorry about being late on this trailer breakdown. I know this promo was released maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, but as most of you would know, I was actually away from home. I was able to do a flash trailer breakdown, but I was really unhappy about the quality of it in regards to my voice and just the all-round quality of it, so I thought I would leave this trailer breakdown until I was back. But another quick thing to mention, I will be announcing the giveaway winner for Arrow Season 5 on either DVD or Blu-ray at the end of this video, so if you did enter that giveaway, be sure to stick around until then to find out if you are the winner. But obviously Arrow really can't show us too much like the other CW/DC shows due to how Season 5 ended, but there is still a few things to pick out from the new promo trailer, which I did find pretty interesting. But if I do miss out on anything from this promo, do be sure to let me know in the comment section down below, as well as your opinions on everything I said in the video and just your general thoughts on the trailer. And of course, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well, just to support the channel as a whole. So the first shot of the trailer to really point out is this shot of the Arrow bunker being blown into. Now, in a previous trailer, we did see Dinah Drake looking to be fighting some people within the bunker. So you would have to think that the Arrow bunker will be having some unwanted guests or visitors in episode 1 of season 6. But I guess the big question around this though is who is entering the bunker? We then have Slade Wilson or Deathstroke repeat the lines that we heard him say in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer, which are, "You and I walk between two worlds and we can only do that for so long." Now, even though this hasn't been confirmed by any of the actors or showrunners, you would have to think Slade is talking about Oliver's life as Green Arrow and his life as Mayor of Star City, and I guess just being Oliver Queen in general. You can only live those two lives separately for a certain amount of time before they eventually come to a head and collide, which it does seem is going to be one of the focuses of Season 6. The next thing to talk about from this new promo trailer is a pretty interesting one for a couple of reasons, and that is involving William Clayton, who is obviously Oliver's son. Now, I don't think this is going to come as too much of a surprise to anyone, but I'm pretty sure William's mother Samantha is going to be a casualty of the explosion on Lian in the Season 5 finale. So due to this, William is going to be suffering trauma from his experience, and it does seem William is reliving this through dreams, or should we say nightmares, which would be, leaving him a nervous wreck. It is pretty interesting that when Oliver asks William who this bad man, not Batman, I heard a couple of people saying he said Batman, but Badman is, William points at Oliver. So this is going to be an interesting storyline to see play out in Season 6, like how Oliver and William's relationship, might I say, carries on and progresses. Because I think one theme we're going to see in Season 6 is that William basically blames Oliver for his mother's death. Now, one other thing, or should I say person, that we also see in the trailer only quickly is Razor, the maid from the pilot that we never saw again. She was mentioned a couple of times, but we only saw her in episode 1 of season 1, so Oliver must rehire her or something, but it is good to see her back, because one of the common questions around Arrow, just to, have a bit of fun, is where's Razor? She just sort of disappeared. But right here, in my opinion at least, is the most interesting part of the promo, and that is when we see Black Siren, or Earth 2 Laurel Lance, just, casually in the Star City Police Department, and seeming to free this guy here, who we first saw in the San Diego Comic-Con trailer from earlier on in the year. But that isn't why it is interesting. It is interesting as most of, if not everyone in the Star City Police Department would have known or known of Laurel Lance of Earth 1. Black Siren would also most likely know that as well. So it does seem that she really doesn't care about anything for the most part, just as long as she gets done what needs to be done, even if it means that people know that, oh, there's a version of Laurel back. I also do really like Black Siren's getup, or her costume here as well. I'm not too sure if we will see her in her other suit that we mainly saw her in last season in Arrow and in The Flash Season 2. or if she will stick with this new look. But from some of the promo stuff, they have had her in that season 2 from the Flash suit and from last season of Arrow, so I think she might like swap in between the two. But boy, the Arrow bunker was getting torn up, and now Star City Police Department is getting blown up. Like, Oliver's going to have to put money aside for 2 of these fixer-uppers right now. Like, honestly, these villains really don't care about anything, do they? But speaking of Black Siren, Stephen Amell, who obviously plays Oliver Queen on Arrow, talked to Entertainment Weekly or EW.com about her role and some things regarding her in Season 6. So this is what was said with Entertainment Weekly. She's certainly going to be a thorn in Team Arrow's side when the show returns, but Stephen Amell brings up a really fascinating idea that the show may explore down the line. She looks exactly like Laurel Lance. She is Laurel Lance. Laurel Lance is the most famous dead person in Star City, so eventually, at some point, if she is reintroduced into public life, how do we unpack that? I'm excited for that. That's the dynamic I think could be interesting. Now, they also did release like an Inside Arrow Season 6 preview thing. They did one for all the other DC shows as well. So I will play the part from that involving Black Siren. And I will also leave the entire video in the description below if you do want to go check it out, because it talks about some other things as well that you might find interesting heading into Arrow Season 6.
He was forced to, resort to taking all the people that he loved and putting them in jeopardy.
What was it about season 5 where you guys said this is where we're not going to do flashbacks anymore? Because it really has become such a hallmark of what Arrow is, getting to see the moments that have happened in the past who made him who he is now, and meeting new characters through it as well.
We're not eliminating flashbacks.
Okay.
We're eliminating what we call the serialized flashback story, which was, we're telling a 5-year story of Oliver. I think all of us, including Greg Berlanti, we were all very much in agreement that, no, this was always designed to be a 5-year story with the flashbacks. Let's honor that. Let's end the flashbacks as we always intended to, which would be with Oliver running through the forest like we met him in the pilot, firing that arrow, lighting that bonfire, and that's the end of the flashbacks.
And you do have more time and real estate in the episodes themselves, so we'll be able to break form and maybe tell someone else's flashbacks, tell origin stories in a different way, which would be really cool. Tell other characters' stories, which is very exciting. And in the episodes where we don't have them at all, you're able to explore stories and explore character, and you just have a lot more time.
So obviously we lost a pretty big villain from last season. Team Arrow has got to have another great epic villain to go up against. Who are we going to see in the next season?
We're going to see a group of them, for sure. There's going to be a team of villains this season, but one of the biggest ones that we're going to see, and we'll see her from the beginning, is Black Siren, who we got a little tease of last year, and we're very excited to have Katie back on the show. She's fantastic in this role, and it's a great villain because it really speaks to, not just to, a plot or what her agenda is, but it speaks to the emotional state of everybody on the show, particularly with respect to Oliver. This is an old friend of his, and coming back to do some evil, so it's going to have some resonance.
I know you guys always talk.
But next up in the promo trailer we have, hang on, no, this can't be true. Is that daylight on Arrow? Is this a daylight action scene? Okay, I'm joking around there, but yeah, we see some dudes shooting up a black van here, which doesn't really tell us much. But when you connect it to this shot right here of the van hitting similar looking dudes, I'm pretty sure we can make out that that is Oliver Queen that is sitting in the passenger seat. I could be wrong here, but that definitely looks like Oliver Queen up front, especially how he dresses as Mayor. So I am pretty excited to find out how they ended up in this predicament, and let's hope that the van is bulletproof for the most part, because they were shooting up that thing pretty badly. And we finish off this promo trailer with the cool new logo for Arrow, which all of the DC CW shows got with their new promo trailers that just came out. So it's the same style for the most part, but it's just like brighter coloring or a new color completely. Like I think Flash got completely red, and like Legends got like sort of like a diamond thing going on, and Supergirl's looked pretty damn dark because Supergirl is heading for a darker tone, it does seem, in the opening of their season. But now let's get on to the giveaway winner. So the winner of that Arrow Season 5 on either DVD or Blu-ray was Henry Webster, who said, "My favorite part was the island blowing up and thinking, how could anyone survive that?" So Henry, all you have to do is just message me on YouTube and I'll hit you up and we'll sort out your prize. But thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be awesome if you could leave a like on it just to show your support for the video and the channel as a whole. Let me know in the comment section down below what was your favorite part from the promo trailer. Did I miss out on anything? I'm pretty sure I picked everything up, but if I did, just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.